I absolutely love that thing. We're gonna party like it's 1999. Okay, and we should be live. So, hey guys, welcome to another wonderful week of the ZombSquad Podcast. I'm your host, ZeMadLobster, and as always, it is a pleasure to see each and every one of you here for another wonderful week of conversations and topics beyond repair. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Kyle. How are you doing, my dude? Yeah, let's go. Round of applause for the Hurricanes. Let's go. There we go, man. That's a GG's all around. That's a GG's all around. Awesome. And we are joined this week by a really cool guest, actually. Someone I actually haven't had the chance to speak to before. And so he's probably going to get to the end of this episode and be like, okay, I never want to hear his voice again in my life. So it's MadcapGaming. How are you doing, my dude? Good to hear. Good to hear. Really excited to have you. Yeah, really excited to have you on the show, man. We've been trying to get you on for a little bit. We've just been so booked up. It's trying to slot you in, and it's just like, why? So, but as always, guys, we start off the show whenever we have a new guest on. We have a set of questions that we like to ask them, and who better to ask them than the man who comes from the FBI himself, Kyle. So I'm going to hand over to you, my dude. Yep. Why is that? Give us a little insight to that, because I want to know why that's your most memorable moment. Right. That's pretty cool. I've never actually done a glitch myself because I will forever be against glitches, like no matter how like game breaking they are. I've always been against them. So, but you know, it's like if you have fun with it, then you have fun with it. Okay. Goddamn game breaking glitches. Yeah, it's well, BO3 and Reed. It was like there was a combination there, like. But then again, it wasn't even like in one of his streams or anything. It was on Twitter. Like it was following a tweet, like one of your replies to his tweets, and that was just, then that's how I found you. It's like it's pretty nuts how that kind of sprawled out.
I have to go for the Horizon Drag.
Okay.
I've probably played that map the most. I've done that Easter egg an uncountable amount of times. I don't know. It's just great map, you know.
Is that is that everything to do with the Rise and Track, like layout, weapons,
Yeah,
Easter egg?
there's nothing I don't like in that map. Like, it's just as perfect for me.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, I mean, hey, you're with us.
Yeah.
You're with the data, as Matt calls it, as like is being the top map of all time. So
Yeah.
Yeah, DE is a really fun Easter egg. If you just want to like run a quick Easter egg and have a fun boss fight, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Especially the bows.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What bow do you typically go for, Shigs, when you play the Rise and Drop?
If I play solo, I will go for the lightning, but if I play with other people, I'll go for the fire bow.
Oh, we got a fire bow guy in there.
I fought one. Yeah,
Okay.
I really like the fire bow. I think it's good.
Oh, okay.
It's fun to get as well, doing
Yeah.
the circles and shooting that. Yeah, I find that fun.
I like it because
Whenever
it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's the
just
most
love
challenging
Jack when
bow to get because of the air shots. But once you get them, once you've done all three, you then have that sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
Like you're just like, yes, I nailed that, and then you can move on to the next step.
Yeah, that fire. I still have yet to go for it, but I need to learn it. And yeah. Where does your gamer tag come from? Let's get some backstory.
My gamer tag.
Yeah.
As in
Your Madcap.
what? Shiggles or Madcap?
Yeah. Basically, yeah, the whole package.
I don't know. Madcap. When I first made my Xbox account, they had like the preset names that you could go through, and one of them was like Madcap Dog, and and my name's Owen at the time, and yeah, I had it as Madcap Owen 360, and then I ended up getting rid of my name in it because I didn't really want it in it, and I just had Madcap Gaming, so then I just really stuck onto that name, and yeah, Shiggles just I don't know. One of my friends just started calling me Shiggles. And it's a cool name too. So
Shiggles.
Yeah, I really love Shiggles because it just has that very. I don't know what it is. It's just a very funny, unique.
yeah,
It's fun to say. Or Shigs for short.
Mhm.
I think didn't Jack Maniac Killer say that he got his name like Xbox name like auto generated or something, or who am I thinking about? We had one guest that said the same.
Yeah. It was
I can't remember now, but
I know it was
Maybe it
someone.
was-
I don't think it was Maniac. It was.
no.
I want to say Sam. I might have to watch back in the episodes and try and find out. But I know someone did
Yeah.
have theirs. Like there was auto, given to. Oh god, that's gonna bug me now. It's gonna bug me
That's
now.
really. I know. That's really cool though that it like that just an auto generated name could give you like the satisfaction and then carry on to like be like synonymous with you. That's really cool. Because
Oh, it was Sam. It was Sam. I was thinking Sam. I was thinking Sam.
Damn.
I knew it was someone. I just couldn't think for the life of me who.
That's right. It was Sam. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay. What's your favorite childhood game? There. Shiggles.
I don't know. There's a good few. I grew up playing all of the WWE games. I was a big fan of them, so I'd say if I have to pick one, it would be 2008 SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. That game was just too good. Yeah, I always played it with my family and stuff. So I'd say, yeah, probably that. And probably the Tony Hawk games would be up there as well.
The which ones? The skater ones?
Yeah. Yeah, the skating ones, yeah.
Nice.
Damn.
We actually had someone who was on the podcast a few weeks ago, and he is a huge fan of the of those games, particularly the ones that just came out, the pro ones. Like he's played the absolute living shit out of them. It's
Yeah.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, yeah. He absolutely loved those. They actually look like a lot of fun too. I've never played the skating games, but they do look like a lot of fun to try and do. So, I mean, maybe I might be interested to try that out one day. Maybe on a Friday night games. Who knows? We'll see.
Ooh.
But WWE, okay, that's pretty. That's again another different one. It's another different one that we can add to the list. Like that question just gets better and better because we get so many different answers. It's never just one. Like it's never just one same answer. All different, and I absolutely love it because we get we really get to explore what these people played when they was younger. You know, like what was their favorite game growing up, and I'm so happy we came up with that question.
Yeah, Joe, that's a really good one. Yeah, it really gives like a kind of unique look into each guest.
Exactly.
To see what they played.
Love it, man. Absolutely love it.
I just always think of Reed when you mentioned WWE game, because that's like all I remember Reed saying that like he first uploaded like WWE game footage like way back in the day. He used to play that a lot. And he was a big wrestling fan, so I always think of Reed. Oh, Red Austin.
Oh, Red Austin. I actually so I was trying to get to sleep about 1 o'clock this morning, and all of a sudden my phone buzzed. I was like, okay, what's going on there? Reed actually went live. He went live doing Magic the Gathering, and I was just like, oh, you know what? I'll check him out, like see how the guy's been and all. And I can see a major difference in him. Like he looks much more well. He doesn't look as depressed as he did when he was doing like the latest zombie videos. So it was good to see him in that, you know, more upper state, and I'm really glad that the path he's chosen to do is helping him out in, you know, in ways that he wanted. So, you know, I respect that a lot.
Yeah, that's very good.
Okay, let's get into the juicy stuff. So, obviously, for about 3 days, we've had basically kind of what they did with the actual reveal for Black Ops Cold War. Like crates were sent to YouTubers, and so they had to piece a lot of stuff together, and then we ended up with about 50,000 porn takes porn URLs. I have to admit, it's I find this hunt interesting only because the way I look at it is that it wasn't until like the images that were shown at the end of the last day, I was just like, wait, how can this be anything to do with zombies? Like, what the hell is this going to be about? Obviously, you know, predicting zombies because that's the last thing to be revealed for the game. But if we didn't have those images, I would be like, what is this? Like, we're doing like, first off, we have to like overlay a bunch of images, and then before you know it, we have to like then go on to different. Then that gives us words. Then we go onto the Porn Takes Porn website. We have different URLs, and like they had made, what was it? It was like, especially the last one, there was like it was 5 or 6 URLs just to give one word in each one, to then make another URL which then said, "Oh hey, come back on this day." And I'm just like, really? But if they didn't have the / decayed and degraded on the side of it, I think we would have been very in the unknown. And then when we finally got to see the images, and I'm just like, yes, finally, something zombie related. Like I don't want to be sitting here trying to work out all this shit. Granted, me, P, and Easton got in a call in every single day, and we were trying to work out that shit, which, for the record, we actually contributed towards. Okay, Easton was reading out a bunch of letters. I was then typing them down, and I was like it was locked and then he's reading the rest out, and I'm just like, wait a minute, it's got to be locked and loaded. It has to be locked and load or locked and loaded. And then he read the rest of it out, and it was like, it's locked and loaded. So we went on to that. It was an actual URL for Pawn Takes Pawn. We then gave that URL to Pastimes. Oh god, what's his name? Dizzy Pastimes, is it? Dizzy Pastimes? I've actually forgotten his name. But then Pete gave the URL to Dizzy, who was actually an absolute master at trying to piece all this stuff together. Him and his Discord, mate, they deserve a medal. So we actually managed to give the URL to Dizzy, and we were the first ones to work that out because Dizzy in his Discord absolutely knew nothing about it until we actually sent the link to him. So it's just like, yes, we contributed. We actually contributed. We gave something to this man. Geeky Pastimes, thank you.
That's right. Yeah.
We actually gave something to this man. We actually contributed towards this goddamn reveal, and it felt so good. We weren't just like sitting back and just watching from the shadows, like just watching every other person trying to work out how to do it. We actually made a contribution, and it felt so good. It actually felt amazing.
That's actually sick.
Yeah, that's really cool, Jack. I didn't realize that.
It was great. It really was. But the thing is that with this review, with this whole, I get right now. Here's the thing. I said this to them the other day. I understand why Treyarch are doing this. They want to try something different with their reveals, and I totally respect that. Mm-hmm. I think them doing something different is actually really it's a good way to properly experiment with how they can do a reveal, or how they want to reveal certain aspects of the game. However, I do agree that it was, particularly the campaign reveal as well, it was dragged out for too long.
Yeah.
It was dragged out for too long, particularly where they, like, every day new information was given, then they would go into the bunker, they would then have to go and like grab the next part of the ciphers, and then they pieced them all together, and then that gave us the reveal for Black Ops Cold War. And it's like, okay, I get they're trying to do something different, and you know, I respect that, but honestly, out of that whole reveal, I seriously think the best thing about that reveal was the actual in-game event of Warzone, where they have to run to the stadium with the teaser trailer over like playing over it, and then you have the planes flying over, the nuke siren going off, I think, and then as soon as you hit the stadium, boom, there's the trailer. Like it was just like, oh my god, that was so well done. It was so well done.
It was.
So Jack, I missed like everything because I was overnight work 3 days in a row. So like, was the ultimate thing we got the zombie image? Like it has 3 different images?
Yes. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. Actually, I'll try and get up for stream as well. But that's the thing I was talking about earlier on. Yeah, the
yeah.
I'm trying to think of who I could go to here. Let's try Noah J. But it was good that we got okay, yeah, I'll show chat this. So these were the these were the images that they got. If you want to see these in more clear, if you go to Pawn Takes Pawn / Decayed and Degraded, these will give the like proper high res images of these. But I'm so glad that like they actually basically confirmed, yes, this is the Zombies reveal, and we should be getting it, fingers crossed, Tuesday. It's either Monday or Tuesday. Because
very nice.
A lot of people don't think that we are actually that they're gonna do it alongside the, because I think we should be getting the reveal Monday, because Tuesday is the actual release day for Season 6 of Warzone and Modern Warfare. So they don't think they're going to do them They don't think they're going to do them alongside one another. So it'll either be Monday or it'll be Wednesday, because Wednesday seems to be the concurring thing with these reveals. Like, everything is shown on a Wednesday. So we could be waiting until Wednesday, but I think either way, we should be getting it this week. I really hope we do. Like, what did you guys think?
At least a small teaser.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I hope for, man. I crave it.
See, the thing is,
I just want new zombies.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I don't want a small teaser. I want a full trailer. I want a full trailer showcasing like the map and the characters and some of the mechanics like they normally do. And I really hope that all this build up was worth it. So I know there were people out there that were disappointed with the build up towards the teaser trailer, and they were disappointed that was what they got. But then I seriously think the in-game event with Warzone actually made up for that, because that was a really cool event and then gave us a sick ass trailer, like a trailer that gave me major Black Ops 1 vibes. You look like you're about to say something, Kyle.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Do y'all think that we'll get like a cinematic intro along with actual gameplay, or do you think the gameplay will come after just the cinematic? Like, they won't show in game, but they'll show cinematics. Do you think they'll do both, or they'll separate them, or? Because I wonder like how they'll decide to drop the first big bomb.
I reckon, if I had to take a guess, I would honestly say that it would be similar to how Shadows of Evil was done. So it was kind of a mixture of cinematic, and then you had a few gameplay elements in there as well, and the Giant as well.
Yeah.
Like, I hope it's more gameplay oriented, because I really want to see how this game is how it's going to play. I really want that. Yeah. However, if it's a cinematic trailer, I will be happy nonetheless. I just really hope that it draws me in. But knowing me being such a zombies geek, I'm going to see the first 5 seconds and be like, oh my god, and then I'm going to get like people come down and be like, yo, shut up. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Like, because I really hope it is. I really hope we see gameplay though. I really want to see gameplay, especially with like the alpha screenshots that were leaked. Granted, they are alpha. They do look very, like, but
very very low.
Yeah, very low quality. So I was trying to think of it, and all I could think of was
right.
It's trying to think of the words. But they look very low res, and so I'm just hoping that this would be able to give us the hype that we're looking for. Granted, everyone's actually pretty hyped with this, like, going towards the reveal. Like, people are actually really excited for it, and they've been there are people who've been helping out. But it's like, it's like, I'm just so excited. I just want new zombies content, and I'm craving for new zombies content. Like, I just really, I seriously want it. And like, I lie in bed every day, and I'm just like, oh, did we get a trailer today? Did we get a trailer today? No, fuck. Did we get a trailer today? No, fuck. Like, one day
it's like, raise your hands.
It's like, one day I'm gonna be like, did we get a trailer today? Yes, yeah, boy, we did. Like, it's like, I'm gonna be so happy.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think about the whole the whole reveal, like what we've had so far in terms of like how the puzzles were done and all that sort of stuff?
That's what I wanted to ask Shiggs. So yeah, I'll let Shiggs go and kind of give his perspective.
Well, in my opinion, it's fun, it's different, but it is quite boring. I don't know, it's just like, they could do like hours and hours of trying to solve one of the Pontex spawn, whatever, and it would just lead on to some clue for just leading us to wait more.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I just want it now.
Yeah.
Waiting it's too hard.
Like, do you think like it's been dragged out for too long now?
Kind of.
Kind
Maybe
of.
if they gave us like a quick tease after every day, kind of like how they done with those pictures of the zombies or whatever. If they done that after every day, then that would be okay. I'd be all right with that. But on the days that like they didn't show anything, it was just like oh that was cool, but
Yeah, it felt empty basically. Like they go through all that and just at the end of it you just feel empty. Like especially with the day where it took them half an hour to me and Pete got in the call. We were expecting like another 2-hour run of like trying to solve all these puzzles. Half an hour later, it's just like, yep, come back tomorrow. It's like that was a waste of time. I could have been doing something better with my life in that half an hour.
So I was gonna say, I always think Treyarch takes like the hedge their bets with that because it's like we can really tease the fuck out of them, and they can either really pissed off at us in the end and the end product, or the end product is so amazing that they were like, oh my god, this is so great.
Yeah.
We'll look back on this and be like, it was the biggest moment, leading up, and we didn't even realize it. But yeah, it's just all that big marketing gamble.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But Carl, how do you think about it? How do you feel about it all?
Yeah, see, I'm kind of like Shigs. Like, I mean, like sitting afar, I think it's interesting. Like you said in the beginning, Jack, I do like the effort. I mean, I know a lot of people will be like, but it's boring. But it's like, I still give Treyarch like, look, man. I mean, they're putting out a new game. This is following up the Ether, whether it's Dark Ether or whatever. They still have to follow up what came before it. And I know BO4 wasn't maybe the greatest of people, but BO3 led to BO4, which led to this, and we've got a whole new. I mean, we don't even know who's in the head of Zombies. We just don't know where we're at, and I think they really do need to get the ball rolling. I think elongating it helps a little bit. It's getting the hype there, and now we know it's to do with Ether, the world, and I think that's good. I think people are frustrated, but I think the frustration still turns into like hype because people are still like, damn it, I just want it, and that does get you going.
Yeah.
So I respect it. If I was like Milo or one of them, boy, I would be pulling my hair out because it would just be too much. But I like looking back, just from afar. I like, it's interesting.
I mean, do you so this is something that's like, because you talked about like it continuing Ether. Like the only confirmation we've had that it's going to be Ether based is the Juggernog perk jingle and the Monkey Bomb. Like those are the only two confirmations we have that it's going to be somewhat related to Ether. Like we have no idea. I seriously hope, and a lot of people have been saying this to me, which if it is, then hunky dory. But I seriously hope it's going to be Dark Ether.
Right, and that's what I've heard, and I kind of feel like makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Because it kind of seems like if they're sort of making a Nocturne Totem, but not really, they can work that to the story. I think that's interesting.
I bet you that staircase. I bet we're gonna go into one of the maps. We're gonna find that staircase, and we're gonna be like, oh. So it was nothing to do with Noct at all. Oh, would you look at that? Like, this is not a Nocturne Totem at all. Like,
Jack, that's how a lot of movie trailers are. Like a big hype movie. You'll see something in a trailer, they'll break it down. You'll finally see the movie. You're like, wait, that had nothing to do. I know, like the Dark Knight Rises. They in the Dark Knight Rises when Batman's fighting Bane. They see like someone way in the back and they think it's Robin, but it's like you can't tell who it is. You find out later in the movie it's not even Robin. Like it's like Catwoman or someone in the far distance, or it's like no, it's one of his henchmen, just in the back.
Yeah.
But everyone blew that out of proportion, and it's like you don't even know yet. You really don't know. And Treyarch's probably sitting back laughing at us because they're watching.
They probably are.
Like, oh, they don't even know.
But it's funny. It's interesting that you said that about trailers because when I saw the third trailer for Avengers Endgame, like I thought the final battle with Thanos was gonna actually be on a different planet. Like looking at kind of how it was laid out, I thought it was gonna be on like some different off-world planet. There was like either destruction or it's going to be some kind of like junkyard or something. And little did I know that they were going to blow up the fucking base, and that's where the final battle was going to be. But I was so happy though. The end result was fucking beautiful. Like, it's that movie. It's just something else.
Oh man, yes. Oh man, the MCU.
Great movie, man.
Endgame was something else.
Uh-huh.
That was definitely an event.
It was.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was. Right. Do you guys think? Okay, now here's a question for you both. Do you think? Sorry, no. Right. Scrap that. Get rid of that. What do you guys want to see in the Zombies reveal trailer? What do you want to see? And we'll start with Shakes.
Yep.
I don't know. I just want to see what characters we're playing as. I want to see. I don't know, some sort of, because if it's gonna be campaign characters, I want to know like why they're going to be there, and if it's gonna be a Noct remake, why are they at Noct? I want to know all the backstory and stuff, which could come back, or which can we speak? Which could be in the intro. You never know. Like they'll probably talk about why they're going there, which I hope they show the intro, which will be good. But I don't know. I just want to see if it's still Treyarch Zombies. I wanna.
Yeah, I get you. So you still want, like, you're hoping that it's still gonna be Treyarch Zombies.
Yeah.
Kyle, what about you?
Yeah. You know, because it might be a lot like BO3 with Shadows, you know, because, like, everyone, like, was wondering, like, is this even Ether? Like, who are these characters? What is this map? What's the big thing with tentacles? What are the little whatever flying around? The parasites. But I think it's going to sort of be that same feeling. Like, we're kind of like, I don't know, you know. I want them, to reveal, like, characters to a certain extent. Maybe, like, if there's a boss zombie, maybe kind of, like, not really show everything about it, but, you know, kind of give a little, like the Mark way, you know, when they slap down, you're like, whoa, what is that?
Oh, yeah, when he appears at the end, it's just like, whoa, hello there.
What? Yeah, I kind of want it to be like you said, Jack. I want to be a lot like the Shadows one. I thought that was really cool. And like how they incorporated showing the gobble gums. That was really neat. I think that, I want something on the lines of that. You know, something that really gets you, you know, going.
Absolutely. Like, I'm really hopeful that it's as I said before, like, if it's cinematic, that'll be great, but I want to see something gameplay related. Like, I want to see kind of how the zombies, how they might, like, work and how their pathing's going to be, or like even showcasing some of the weapons, like, or something like a little bit of the layout of the map. It's like, it's just I want something that is going to make me come to a proper consensus of, okay, I'm excited to try this game out, or I'm not so excited to try this game out, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't want to be kind of 50-50. I want to be either one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't know why, Jack and Chicks, but I get a feeling like they might revert back to two-hit system. And I know I've seen Greg. I mean, I don't know, man.
I hope not.
I saw Greg yesterday actually tweet that he hopes that happens, and I'm like, it's gonna be a rough season. I wonder what y'all. The perspective of that, if that actually maybe creeps back its way into.
I mean, the two hit, like, the difference between the 2 hits and the 3 hit system is that the 3 hits I felt like the 3 hits gave you more of a chance when trying to do stuff.
Yeah.
However, the 2 hits, it's like you get hit once and then you are literally like, oh, it's like, and you, so then before you know it, you get hit again and then you're down. It's just like, before you know it, your controller's the other side of the room. It's just like, I can't play this. Like,
I kind of would like it because it makes you more on your like I can't, you know what I mean? Like just it makes you a little defensive, very kind of worried, you know.
Keeps you on your toes.
But yes, I like that fact, but that can be frustrating sometimes. But you know.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. Like I think the thing is with the hit system.
Yeah.
Everyone has had their preference about the hit system in the past. I don't think a lot of people liked the BO4 system. Like, it's as Spike was saying, like, he liked the idea of being able to see your health. And I actually agree with that. I think seeing your health will actually, it will keep you on the nose of it. Like, so that you actually know, like, oh, am I going to die? Or no, I'm actually going to be alright with this health. But Apex brings up the... I don't mind a 2-hit system if the zombie pathing allows for it. And now that I agree with. I think if the zombie pathing was similar to BO2's, the 2-hit system would actually work. Or BO1's even for that matter. The 2-hit system would work. However, if it's anything like BO3's pathing, then, or BO4's pathing for that matter, 2-hit system, you are screwed. You are going to be stuffed. Because they start sprinting at round 5, goddammit. Like, before you know it, round 5, you've got Varrock sprinters coming towards you like, I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! Like,
No,
that's it, but I think that's a good point, though. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wondered, because that's always a very hot topic now to ever think we might go back to 2 hits. But you never know. I don't know.
You never know. Like, you never know what's gonna... Like, I'm hoping with the... See, the thing is, with the campaign and the multiplayer, they revealed a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping with the zombies reveal, they reveal a fair bit as well. Like, they confirm if... Well, what would you want to... If they did something like that, what would you want to be confirmed? I think his system, definitely, I would want to be confirmed. Maps on launch, I would like to be confirmed. How many we're going to get. I'm trying to think of what else, to be fair. Like, stuff like that, basically.
I know also like possible microtransaction. I don't know. You know,
Oh, you really
I don't know.
hope not. I really hope not.
I mean, I get a feeling that's another thing that I don't know. I figure they're gonna put somehow microtransactions in it, but I wonder why. I don't know. I just get feeling like this is going back to its roots more, and I just don't feel like it's gonna be that as much. But I don't know. I don't know how they're going to work. You know, like, I mean, I'm not saying they're going to take away that totally, because if they did, they'd be, you know, losing out on that filthy money that people spend.
All that filthy money.
You know, I mean, think about it, man. I spent too much money on BO3 and BO4.
You and me both, dude. Like, I've spent so much money on BO3. Even on PC in 2020, I'm buying liquid diviniums. Like,
see, yeah.
I think if anything has taken more out of my bank account, it's got down Black Ops 3.
You know, in BO3, yeah, it just, I think, yeah, it did it so well with Divinium and Monty's Factor and Gobblegut. I don't know. That's just, it worked. I think it worked well.
It did.
You know, but
the BO3 microtransaction system was better than BO4's. I'm not going to say that it was perfect. But it was definitely better than BO4's, because BO4's you felt like you were getting less than what you were actually putting in. Like, you put in so many hours of gameplay, you only get like a tiny little bit of plasma back, and it was just like that almost seems like pathetic. Whereas the BO3 ones worked better because it'd be like every time you purchased a perk, or purchase a Gobblegut machine, or pack a punch, or buy a door, or just or buy a war weapon. Or the box even. There were so many different ways that you were able to get liquid diviniums. It's like, it just worked better.
Exactly. Yep.
So
hopefully
Like Shigs, what do you if they reveal more information, what do you think what would you like to see them kind of confirm in terms of like mechanics and stuff?
I don't know. I'd probably just say like their type of gobblegum as well, because like if there is gobblegums in it, then you know that'll be cool. I'll still use them. I won't be mad.
Yeah.
But it would be cool to see if they get rid of them as well, because it would just make it seem more like, you know, the old zombie maps and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It would be cool to see them get rid of it though. So I don't know. Yeah.
We can have a wait and see. Like I just hope they reveal. I hope they reveal something. They give us some confirmation about what kind of game that the kind of mode we can expect to get from zombies. Like, I know for a fact we ain't getting anything beta related. Like, we ain't getting like a taster of the map or anything. I know for a fact we're not getting that, and so we're gonna have to wait till launch. But then again, I look at the date and it's like launch isn't even that far away. Like, we've got the whole of October and then half of November. That's it. We're practically in October now because it's the 27th of September. Like, the launch is not far away at all.
I mean, really, it really isn't.
Like, it'll be here before you know it. It'll be here before you know it. What's that?
Oh.
Okay.
Someone said the pack punch system to be revealed. That'll be cool.
Oh.
That is very good. Yeah.
A good shout. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
No double packer punching, please. Unless it's the, like, I don't know. Like, I just don't want double packer punch.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like, that's why I really feel like I hope they make it more of the back to the roots. I hope they don't try to complicate it. Just make it very organic that way.
Like, I have to admit, right, the Leviathan run that I just did, right, the most fun about that was using the harpoon gun. Like just show it now to people who haven't seen it before, and just using that gun, okay? That's what I want with this new game. I want there to be that one weapon which you're able to go into a solo game, you build, and you actually have a lot of fun using and getting to high rounds with. And and I think the harpoon gun is a prime example of that. Like, it's like using the baby gun. Using the baby gun was so satisfying. Like, it was absolutely so sad. Even using the thunder gun to an extent was really satisfying. I just really hope that they go back to those sorts of routes rather than having to rely on alternate ammo types to get you to the higher rounds. Like, I don't want that.
It's just like you, me, Spike, and plus Johnny said we need like specific, if they have specialists or wonder weapon or whatever, something has to grip you for that specific map. It has to bring you back, you know, nostalgia for it, whatever, or fun, you know, just the fun of it.
Exactly. Yeah, map-specific weapons, and I actually mentioned that in my latest video. Map-specific weapons needs to. It's something that I want to see, and I want it to be something that brings me back to playing that map for as long as I want to play it.
Definitely.
Did you guys see Nolan North's TikTok?
I did.
Yes.
And
rip in the chat for our boy Richtofen. He is not coming back in Cold War. It's been confirmed. It's been confirmed by the actor himself, the voice actor for Richtofen, Nolan North. He has practically confirmed that Richtofen is not in the next Call of Duty, which then got me to presume that the other characters and actors are not back as well. Steve Blum, Fred Tatasciore, and Tom Kane. Like, if Richtofen's not coming back, then there's no chance in hell that the other guys are coming back as well.
Yeah. Well, you never know. Nikolai could. And possibly like Samantha, maybe.
I don't know how Nikolai would though.
Yeah, Nikolai's dead zombie corpse would have to be coming back. He got shot. Got his
That is
brain
true.
buzzing.
Yeah, he got
I
like,
completely forgot about
the,
that.
the other ones died of poisoning. They're like poor Nikolai just got shot in the back of the head by Samantha. It's like my boy just.
Like their leading in thing is like flashback, and it shows him on the ground with the bullet, and then this is what
Oh
happened.
my
Now
god! Imagine if that's shown. Like
You know
it
what I'm
looks
saying?
back and
Like-
it's the shot of toe to toe with everyone on the ground dead, and it's just like, why did you bring this?
It's
back?
like previously on Zombies shows that, and then it shows the transit crew. Hey, Richtofen, where what happened? And then the lights go out, and then it opens up in the map. We're in
Yeah.
the map we're in, and it's dark. And we've got to like go save the transit crew at the end game at the very
Oh
end.
god!
somehow.
Don't bring him back, please.
On
Don't
down
bring
the
him
line,
back, please. Please.
They're hidden behind a
Like-
wall or something.
I don't want them to come back. I want new fucking characters.
We go back to Siberia, Jack, for the last map. We save Victus.
I don't want it, man.
Jack's like, no. He'll do the Darth Vader no.
Well, 'cause the thing is, like,
No.
I think we've waited long enough for new characters. Like,
Yeah.
I love the original. I love the crew. I love that crew. I like the Primus Invictus crew. Those are the characters
Yeah.
that I grew up with. As
Yep.
like the same with everyone else who has played zombies for this long. Like, these are the characters that we grew up with. Like, they were our childhood, and so
Yeah.
when you. But I think there comes a time where you have to let them go, because if you don't, then you are going to be stuck to them, and no matter what the situation is going to be, your expectations are always going to you're going to be disappointed with them. And so that's why I think when it comes to new characters, we need that fresh start. Like, not just a fresh, like, even if it is tagged onto the Ether storyline, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I think new characters need to give us that fresh intake, and like new quotes, and maybe give them a new little storyline as well. But I think it's the end of Tag the Tone was our chance to say goodbye to the characters that we loved, and that was perfect in my opinion. However, we need new characters. We need the ones that are going to be basically we just need new ones. I don't want any return. If it's for a cameo, that's fine. If it's a small cameo, that's fine. But if it's like main 4 crew that we're gonna be playing as, I don't want them to come back, no matter what the crew is.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah, you just
I
don't want
hope
to
at
get
least mentions of Primus. I think that'd be pretty cool. If there's like radios and they'd be, talking about Richtofen or, whoever.
Maybe.
I'd like that.
Yeah, because that would be practically a cameo. Like, it's that short. It's like it would be that short little thing to put into the map, and then it would, like, the people who aren't ready to get over the characters, it would kind of feed them a little bit, like, just to say that technically they are sort of in the map, but we're not playing as them. It's like, but here you go.
Yeah.
But I think Richtofen, like, Nolan North, basically Richtofen isn't coming back. I'm actually glad that he did, because otherwise we would be on the edge of trying to find out what our 4 characters would be. And with Nolan North coming out now and saying, he's not in the next Call of Duty. It's like, okay then. That's, you know what? I'm glad he's confirmed that.
Yeah.
But we can, like, who knows? The trailer could come around and then Richtofen could just be turning his head and just give us a smile, and it'd be like, Nolan North, you really, you can't do that to us? Why would you? Like, I swear I'm gonna, like, the thing is, I'm gonna have to stay at work to watch kind of how everything unfolds, because by the time I come back home, everything will be revealed, and we'll either have got the trailer or not. And if we actually got the trailer, Like, I don't want to be looking at Twitter and then seeing all the spoilers and everything. I would rather I do a. I've just contradicted my own fucking thoughts. Fuck. I've just contradicted myself because. This is why I have no brain. Like it just made sense for me to do it that way because then I come back, find the trailers there, and then I could do a proper reaction video to. Oh my god, Jack, you fucking nutty. Yeah, okay, ignore me.
Chat, forget everything I said.
Just forget, yeah. Every word I've just spoken in the last like minute, just let it go. Just let it go. But we'll wait and see. And also, like, so with Richtofen not returning, it then brings us into the next thing of all of these YouTubers coming back.
Yeah.
Like Azura, I've heard Azura's coming back.
Whoa, what?
He started a new Twitter, didn't he?
Yeah, I've heard Azura's coming back.
Wait, you mean Cop Azura?
Like, I'm talking the, like, Azura. Like, OG Zombies Azura.
Oogie Boys.
Yeah, because he became a cop. Remember when, didn't he delete, he was the one that deleted his YouTube and all?
He became a cop, what?
Wasn't that right?
Wait, he became a cop?
I did not know that. First time I heard about that.
Or no, am I thinking, who am I thinking of?
A cop? Seriously?
Wasn't that Azura?
Well, basically, he's been gone for a while, but like I've heard as well that a couple of other guys who left for left ages ago, like C-Nanas as well. C-Nanas came back out of nowhere, and he's been gone for 2 years.
Yeah.
Like he's another one. I really know. Apparently Azura streamed yesterday, and he made a video. Let me see if I can find that video.
Yeah, because I remember them talking about that back then, and then I just listened to one of Turbo's old podcasts, and he was talking about it. No, he did become a cop, according to because Turbo talked about it.
Yeah, he's but the return of the king. He's back apparently.
Dude, I thought he was like after that. I thought he was gone for good because they said he deleted his YouTube and everything.
I'm gonna have to watch that video, find out why he came back.
Yeah, that's why I reacted like, what the hell?
Apparently he did become a cop, according to Lex.
Yeah, so that's why that's crazy, dude. I did not know he came back. Or was making
That's interesting. But yeah, it's just like it feeds into the thing of like seeing all these people come back after so long being away. It's 2020 is just such a weird year. Like with everything that's happening worldwide, but it's bringing all these people back to like YouTube and stuff after being away for so long. Like it makes me wonder. I mean, granted, my boy Reed is never coming back to Zombies. That's a fact.
No, Reedster.
Well, like in his stream yesterday, like there was a lot of people who were doing zombie references, and a couple of the mods were just like, please don't reference zombies. He's trying to move away from that sort of stuff. And, you know, I completely respect that. It's like, I would never bring up a zombie reference to him unless he allows it, because he's trying to move away from this stuff, and constantly bringing the stuff of the past up to him isn't allowing him to move on. It's just like, let him get on, for crying out loud.
Damn, that's crazy, though. Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wait, even Syndicate was in a vid with. Oh yeah, I saw Syndicate and Lex. They were talking to each other the other day, and Lex was getting the information from Tom on his tier list. He was just like, "What the fuck was that, man?" So, but I actually respect Tom's. I respect his tier list now because he is 100% of the casual variety. He's barely done Easter eggs, and so that's how he looks at those maps. And so, you know, I respect that.
Yeah, exactly. You can look at it and understand if you know his background.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's such a weird time. Such a weird time. Anyways, let's get into topic time real quick.
Oh snap!
I am the one thing in my life I can control. Okay. Topic time with the ZombSquad crew. Alright, so Punscathed Pero asks favorite video game of all time and why. Ooh.
Oh god.
Of all time and why? I think I'm gonna have to, if I don't say this, I think, like, I've got a oh my god, this is so hard. Like, I've got two in my head right now. Okay, Mario Kart Double Dash, because of the amount of fun times that I've had on that with family and friends, and the game overall is just solid, so much fun. However, how can I not say Call of Duty Zombies? I've played this game the longest out of my whole life. It's like, oh god, this is hard.
Yeah, damn. This is very.
You know what? Mario Kart Double Dash. I'm gonna say it. Mario Kart Double Dash has to be. It has to be for me. Like, it's. I would say Zombies, but I've been in so many negative spots with Zombies that I've never had that with Mario Kart. So yeah, I'd say that. It's a tough question.
Yeah, because I would have to say I grew up on Pokemon on the Game Boy. That was a huge game for me. Like, I played that all the time. Then you had Super Mario. I loved Super Mario Brothers on Super Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
I love Sonic 2 on Sega. God, yeah, mine are all retro, but yeah, I'd have to say, yeah, like Pokemon growing up, just that era was just big for me because, and Mario and Sonic,
Yeah,
because that's what I grew up playing, what I introduced me into games.
okay. Chicks?
This is a very tough choice.
It is, yeah. Very
It
difficult
really
question.
is. That's yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's,
Like, honestly, probably Black Ops 3 because of how much that changed me. And you know, I don't know, but I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if the definitely something that I'm missing out. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just go for Black Ops 3.
Okay.
I had to say Black Ops 3 does come close to for me, but yeah, it's yeah.
Okay. Omelette asks best video game moments, and I'll give you top 3. So I would say top 3 video game moments. For me, it has to be unlocking the professor's car in Simpsons Hit and Run, the invisible car. Unlocking that is definitely complete. Hang on. I think completing. I'd say getting to prestige level 1000 in Black Ops 3. Definitely comes close. Definitely up diamond number up there. And then also I don't know. I'm gonna say those two for the moment.
Damn.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
I'm trying to think of mine, but I I can only think of zombie-related stuff, to be honest.
Favorite gaming moment. Let me think. Ooh.
Wow, these are
That's
some
good.
tough questions.
Yeah. I was gonna say because I would have to say like the hype and the lead to Revelations. Like
Mm,
and I actually like the map a lot.
that's a good one.
I really love Shadows, but of course, like I didn't get to see the build up to it because I came right at the like day before it launched kind of deal, so I
Yeah.
didn't get to see the pre. But I'd say that'd be definitely one of them. Man, another is like the Blood of the Dead. The cinematic, Where Are We Going trailer. Oh my god. I already love that song, but yeah, Jack, but that just blew us away when me, you, and Dan, just
Yeah,
watched that.
it was a solid one.
Yeah, that's
Well, that's
Definitely.
another.
the music video to Blood of the Dead, is it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
that song still. Every time I listen to it, it doesn't matter which version, but even now that version, it's just like it's the best, man. It's the best song in Zombies. I'm sorry, it's the best.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of the best, man. Um, I'd maybe say like another moment from gaming would probably be like um maybe like finding out there's a Super Sonic in Sonic 2. Like literally Sonic can go Super Saiyan if you get all the Chaos Emeralds. um of course like I was the type that had the debug menu glitch where you could like get all the Chaos Emeralds or whatever, or the sound test glitch, and you get all the Chaos Emeralds, and then you could just become Super Sonic. But yeah, but that's just one of those achievements in Sonic 2 that, like, I'm sure if you did that originally, got all the Chaos Emeralds, hit the 50 or 100 rings, and then turn Super Sonic, I bet that was like insane back in the day. That had to be a crazy find. That would have been nuts.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's a really cool thing in Sonic 2. That's why I love Sonic 2.
I might be here for another few years thinking about this, boys.
Come on, chicks from VO3. What was like favorite VO3 moment? Or yeah, maybe.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to single out.
I don't
What
know.
was your favorite?
When you said the hype for Revelations, like that
Yeah.
was, or even Zombies Chronicles, like
Oh, or
the
yeah,
hype for
yeah,
them were like crazy. Like,
Chronicles, man. What a time to be
yeah,
alive.
for real, definitely. Because I remember over that whole season, it was just like everybody said DLC 5. It became a freaking meme. Like
yeah,
by the end, it was like, man, this thing, like, it's never coming out, people. I mean, we kept saying it and saying it, just making. I was like, it happened.
And then before we know it, it was presented.
That was nuts. Yeah, that BO3, I tell you, had the most special season ever. It's just
yeah.
Really did.
a game. Just I don't think thing can touch it. I don't know. It's yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy time.
Pyro asks, what's a time you wanted to just smash everything because of a game, and if that never happened, what's the closest you've ever been?
Dang.
I know exactly when. I came so close to. It was
Serious?
getting into, after several attempts, getting into the Blood of the Dead boss fight for it to
Oh.
crash
Oh,
again.
no.
At that
Oh,
point,
no.
I had just given up on life. I was about to snap my controller in half and just lob it across the room. I'd say that's probably the closest I've ever come to it, if I'm being truthful. There's been a few, but that's definitely my top one.
Ain't gonna lie, when I went that whole season without an initial boss crash, meaning I did every boss fight up until Tog, and we had to have that black screen at the very end, man. We were doing it. We had that thing beat in the first go, man. Like that made me pretty mad. I was like, "You serious? The last map for the end of BO4 for like what I've been waiting. Like, are you serious? I haven't had anything on Xbox. No issues. Why?"
Kyle, that was a moment where I just wanted to just go and cry in my sleep. Like after that crash, that crash just broke me.
It's so weird too, because that's when I was first like streaming from the Xbox, and that was when I was debating on Mixer or Twitch, and I was on Twitch and I streamed it, and then when that popped up, it immediately popped up on my screen. I'm like, oh no, and then everyone else is like, no, and Jack's like, what the fuck?
I was like, are you fucking serious?
So, I was like, you freaking no.
Are you goddamn serious? And it's just like, yeah, we're serious. This is what you get for getting this far in the Easter egg. It's like, bruh.
Felt good though when we came back the next week or whatever and beat it. We just came back and redeemed ourselves.
That did. Shigs, do you have a moment like that?
Yeah.
There's two I'm thinking of game crashes especially. Was the first time I got past round 100. I was like, and I had so many levels like beaten in that relations, and I think what was it, round 107? I think my game crashed, and it didn't save as my highest round, and I was like, oh man, I was so pissed off.
Oh, that's like yikes.
But then there's another time when I was at my cousin's house, and we were trying to do the Easter Green, and we had such a solid run, and as soon as we got to the boss fight, crashed, and then we were like pissed, and then we were like, oh yeah, no, do you know what, we'll just go for another run, and then we get halfway through the Easter egg, and our game crashes again. And then we ended up trying one more time, and then we ended up just dying again around the same point where we crashed.
That is so unfortunate.
So many wasted hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow, there he is in chat. He literally just talked about it. That's my cousin there in chat.
Because I saw your tweets on that. I was like, oh no.
Oh man, that was rough.
That's so infuriating. You get so close and have to have some BS.
Also for it to stop at the same point as well.
Yeah.
Like, every single time. By that point, you're just like, okay, this point's a curse for me. This point is going to give me nightmares. This point is going to haunt my every existence. I just want to get past this point so I can look back and go, hey, fuck you. Like,
yeah, right.
Okay, and last topic by Pyro again. Would you ever be down to play Transit with a full-time just joking around the whole time? Huh? Would you ever be down to play Transit? I'm going to presume he's talking about 24 hours. So would you be down to play Transit for 24 hours just joking around the whole time? No. That's a solid no from me.
Yeah, just go back to, well, I don't know if you, well, actually, yeah, because you put in a compilation. Go back to Jack's like compilation video of doing Transit, Die Rise, and Buried. That was funny. You, Sam, Easton, and Spike. That was funny. That was great. Jack's just like, let's get through these fucking maps. I don't ever want to play these ever again.
I don't know, especially after the sharpshooter step. As soon as that ended, I was just like, yes, suck me dick. I'm never going back to this piece of shit ever again. I'm never doing these eggs again for as long as I live.
Wait, Jack, didn't you say you wanted to talk about the custom map, Atonement that we played, or not? Or was that what you were talking about?
Oh,
I just wanted to ask.
Well, the gameplay of the Easter egg is actually has been on the show. So,
okay.
But yeah, I'm just gonna give a little shout out to say that this, me, Kyle, Pete, and Easton McRae, we completed basically what you're seeing on screen now. We completed this egg, Atonement, made by MadGaz. Solid egg, solid map, solid boss fight. It was really good all the way through. And I've just got to commemorate MadGaz and say, thank you for making such an amazing map, dude. And we hope one day we're able to get you on the podcast. That's what I will say. But yeah, that was solid.
Sure. Yeah, it's a really good map. Looks really good too.
MadGaz is very talented.
Yeah,
very talented.
He's extremely talented.
Tell me about it, dude. If you do not know his name and you're in the Zombies community, you're not on Twitter, and you're on Twitter, but I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, guys. That is going to wrap up this week of the ZombSquad Podcast. I really hope you all enjoyed. Thanks again to Carl, my co-host, for coming on. And a massive thank you to Spike for showing his face never. I'm going to be coming for you, mate. Trust me. And a big thank you to Madcap as well for coming on, dude. Really hope you had a good time.
I did. I had a great time.
Fantastic. And again, guys, this podcast isn't limited to streamers. If you are 17 years or older, you have the potential to come on the podcast as a guest. All you have to simply do is ask. We're always looking for people to come on. We are, however, booked up until November. So if you want to get a slot in November, approach us now because they book up quick. That's what I will say. So if you are interested in coming on, having a chat with us, please do let us know. And also join my Discord. Link is down below. And let us know through there as well so we can keep a track of things. So, but I want to thank everyone for coming out. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe. And we'll see you next week on Sunday, 6:30 p.m. British Standard Time for the next episode where we have a very special guest coming on that week. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.